The Journey of Aisha, a story of courage and growth. Today, I want to share a story that I hope will inspire you. It's about a young woman named Aisha who comes from India. Her journey is one of courage, determination, and personal growth. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy this tale. Aisha was a bright and ambitious young woman living in a small town in India. Ever since she was a child, she dreamed of becoming a successful engineer. Her father was an engineer, and she admired him greatly. She often watched him work on various projects, fascinated by how he solved complex problems with creativity and skill. He would often bring home small gadgets he had built, and Aisha would spend hours tinkering with them, trying to understand how they worked. However, there was one challenge she faced. She wanted to broaden her horizons and connect with people from different cultures. In her small town, opportunities for cultural exchange were limited, but Aisha was determined to seek them out. She longed to learn about the world beyond her hometown and understand different perspectives. One day, she heard about a cultural exchange club at her college, a place where students gathered to share their traditions, stories, and experiences from around the world. Although she felt excited about the opportunity to learn about other cultures, she was also nervous about stepping into a new environment. After much hesitation and encouragement from her friends, she decided to attend. On the day of the meeting, Aisha arrived at the venue with her heart racing. As she walked in, she saw groups of students chatting happily. They were laughing and sharing stories about their lives, travel adventures, favorite foods, and future aspirations. The atmosphere was vibrant, filled with energy and excitement. Aisha felt out of place among such confident individuals and almost turned around to leave. But something inside her said, "You can do this." So, she took a deep breath and stepped forward. At first, Aisha sat quietly in a corner, listening to others speak. She understood some of what they were saying but felt shy about joining in. She watched as people shared their experiences with different festivals and traditions from their countries, stories that filled the room with laughter and excitement. After a while, one of the participants noticed her sitting alone and approached her. "Hi, what's your name?" he asked with a warm smile. His name was Ravi. Aisha introduced herself nervously. Ravi encouraged her to share something about her own culture. With some hesitation, she began talking about Diwali, the festival of lights, and how it brought families together for celebrations filled with joy and delicious food. She described the colorful rangoli designs made from colored powders that adorned doorsteps and how families lit oil lamps to symbolize the victory of light over darkness. To her surprise, everyone listened attentively and asked questions about her experiences. This small interaction sparked something within Aisha. She realized that people were genuinely interested in what she had to say. With each passing week at the Cultural Exchange Club, Aisha returned with a little more confidence. She began preparing stories about her traditions in advance, like how families celebrate weddings or how festivals are celebrated in her town. She also started bringing traditional snacks to share with others during meetings, samosas filled with spiced potatoes or sweet treats like gulab jamun, which became a hit among her peers. One evening during a group discussion about future goals, Aisha shared her dream of becoming an engineer specializing in renewable energy. Her friends encouraged her to pursue that dream wholeheartedly. Inspired by their support, Aisha started studying even harder for her engineering courses while seeking opportunities to improve herself personally and professionally. She began watching documentaries about engineering innovations around the world and reading articles online about sustainable technologies. With each new concept she understood better, like solar energy systems or wind turbines, her confidence grew not only in her studies but also in sharing her ideas with others. As time went on, Aisha became more comfortable sharing her thoughts and experiences with the group. She made new friends from different backgrounds who shared similar interests in technology and sustainability. One evening during a discussion about travel experiences, Aisha shared her desire to visit Europe someday, to see how different countries approached renewable energy solutions. Her friends encouraged her to take that leap of faith. They shared their own travel stories, like hiking through the Swiss Alps or exploring ancient ruins in Greece, and how those experiences had changed their perspectives on life. Motivated by their words and realizing that life is too short not to chase dreams, Aisha began saving money for her trip while continuing her studies diligently. She took on part-time jobs tutoring younger students in math and science, while also volunteering at local community centers where she taught basic computer skills to children. These experiences not only helped her save money, but also enriched her understanding of education's impact on communities. Months later, after saving enough money from part-time jobs and finishing her engineering degree with excellent grades, Aisha finally booked her ticket to Europe. When she arrived in London for the first time, she felt a rush of excitement mixed with nervousness. Everything seemed so new. The sights were breathtaking. The iconic Big Ben towered over the city as people bustled around her. During her travels across Europe, visiting places like Paris for its stunning architecture and Rome for its rich history, Aisha embraced every opportunity to learn from others while sharing insights from her own culture. She ordered food in restaurants confidently using phrases she had practiced. She asked for directions without hesitation. She even struck up conversations with fellow travelers from around the world. In Paris, she visited museums filled with art that inspired creativity within her engineering projects back home. In Rome, as she marveled at ancient ruins like the Colosseum, she felt connected to history, a reminder that innovation builds upon what came before it. One memorable encounter was when she met a group of students from Italy who were also traveling through Europe. They discussed their cultures over dinner at a cozy restaurant in Florence while enjoying delicious pasta together. That night was filled with laughter as they shared stories about their lives back home, each story revealing unique perspectives shaped by different backgrounds. Aisha returned home after several weeks filled with unforgettable memories and newfound friendships. The experience transformed not just how she viewed herself. She had faced challenges head-on, but also how she perceived the world around her. Back in India, Aisha continued pursuing her career goals with renewed passion. She applied for internships at companies focused on renewable energy projects where she could use both her engineering knowledge and insights gained from interacting with diverse cultures effectively. Her travels had opened her eyes to new possibilities. They fueled her ambition to make a difference back home by advocating for sustainable practices within local communities. Aisha's journey taught her that courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the willingness to face it head-on. By stepping out of her comfort zone and embracing new experiences, whether it was sharing stories or traveling abroad, she transformed not only herself but also enriched those around her. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope Aisha's story inspires you to pursue your own dreams and face challenges with courage. Remember that every small step counts towards achieving your goals. If you enjoyed this story or found it inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more uplifting content. See you next time.